create a 10-minute cinematic horror documentary titled The Abyss of the Unknown. The story follows a submarine pilot trapped 10,000 meters underwater. Visual style: realistic, dark, eerie, and claustrophobic. Use shots of deep-sea submarines, flickering control rooms, ancient underwater ruins, and mysterious glowing creatures. Pacing: start slow and mysterious, then build up tension with fast-paced editing and red emergency lights towards the end. Key scene: must include a giant glowing green eye appearing in the darkness at the 8-minute mark. Voiceover: deep, dramatic male voice with an English accent. Soundtrack: dark ambient ocean sounds, sonar pings, and intense cinematic horror music for the climax. The sheer pressure out here is enough to crush steel like a soda can, but that's not what's on my mind. Down here, in the perpetual midnight of the ocean floor, pressure is just a number. It's the darkness that gets to you. The absolute, suffocating void that swallows every beam of light we throw at it. For centuries we've looked to the stars, dreaming of what lies beyond our world. But what if the greatest mysteries, the most profound discoveries weren't up there, but down here? We're descending past the point of no return, into a realm that sunlight has never touched, a place older than the mountains, silent and waiting. Every meter we drop, the weight of the water above, is a physical reminder that we are intruders in a world not meant for us. The instruments are steady, the hull is holding, but there's a feeling, a sense that we're not just exploring, we're trespassing. The ocean doesn't just hide secrets, it guards them. And we're about to knock on the door. The sub shudders. A jolt, then nothing. All forward momentum gone. The thrusters whine in protest, but we're not moving. Checking the gauges, everything reads green, but the external cameras show us wedged between two massive dark structures. They're not rock formations. The lines are too clean, too deliberate. The sonar pings back with impossible geometry. These are walls, pillars, part of a structure so immense it shouldn't exist. It's ancient, impossibly so. Covered in eons of silt, yet the design is unmistakable. It's not human. Suddenly the lights flicker. Once, twice, then die, plunging the cockpit into emergency reds. The primary power grid is down. I'm running on battery, blind at 10,000 meters. The silence is the worst part. The familiar hum of the machinery is gone, replaced by the groaning of the hull under the immense pressure and a faint, rhythmic pulse on the sonar. It's not a machine. It's too irregular, too organic. Something is out there, circling us. The proximity sensors are going wild. Small, fast-moving signatures dart in and out of the sonar's range. I manage to get a floodlight to flicker on for a second, and what I see freezes my blood. Pale, ghostly shapes with too many limbs and soft, bioluminescent bodies. They're not fish. They're not anything I've ever seen catalogued. They swarm around the viewport, their movements hypnotic, almost intelligent. Are they drawn to the light, or are they studying me? The rhythmic pulse on the sonar is getting closer, stronger. It's larger than the sub. Much, much larger. It's not just passing by. It's coming for us. The main power surges back to life, but it's not a relief. It's a nightmare. Every alarm blares at once. Hull integrity warnings, pressure alerts, collision alarms, a symphony of failure. The sub is being shaken violently, not by a current, but as if it's being held. The metal shrieks, and I can hear the sound of the outer hull buckling. The rhythmic pulse from the sonar is deafening now. vibrating through the entire vessel, through my bones. It's right on top of us. The emergency lights are flashing red, painting the cockpit in a strobe of panic. Through the chaos, the swarm of small creatures has scattered, fleeing from the larger presence. The water outside the viewport, which was once filled with their pale light, is now just black. An empty, waiting black. I'm trying to restart the thrusters, reroute power, anything, but the controls are dead. I'm a prisoner in my own machine. The shaking stops. The alarms fall silent. An unnerving calm descends. The only sound is my own ragged breathing and the deep, resonant hum that seems to come from everywhere at once. And then the darkness outside the viewport begins to change. A soft green light begins to bloom in the distance. It grows brighter, larger, resolving itself into a defined shape. It's not a creature, it's a part of a creature. It fills the entire viewport now. A colossal, luminous green eye with a pupil like a slit of obsidian, staring directly at me. It's not angry, it's not curious. It's ancient and aware, and I am nothing. The last thing I see is my own terrified reflection in that giant, unblinking eye. Then the viewport cracks.